Hi guys, today I'm here with an Empties video. We're going to be picking through my beauty trash. These are all products that I've finished up so I can let you know if I will be repurchasing them and how they worked for me. I've got some hair care, skincare, and makeup, which is always a big accomplishment, so let's get started. Right on the top of my pile here I have some makeup remover wipes. The first are from Simple. They are their cleansing facial wipes. They did a good job removing my makeup. It didn't sting my eyes, but if you watched, I believe, my previous Empties video, you know that I lean towards these guys. They are just sensitive baby wipes. They're unscented. These were a package of 64, cost like $3.99, and I don't use these necessarily to remove all my makeup. I'll do it if I'm lazy and I just kind of want to take off a portion, and then I'll still cleanse my face. I use these to clean up my makeup desk because it's white and always messy, remove swatches from my hands. So I'm really not picky when it comes to makeup wipes, because if there's any kind of treatment in there, it's really not staying on your skin for a long time. So these totally do me just fine. These are President's Choice brand, which is available at Loblaws, and then I also like to get the Shoppers Drug Mart or Life brand ones. Super cheap. You get like 70 or 60 in a pack, and they do me just fine. I've got some sheet masks here that I used up, and I kind of came to the realization, which probably already everybody has done this, but traveling with sheet masks, you don't necessarily want to take a jar, you don't want to put it out into a little travel container. So I took this home for me because I figured that it was going to be kind of dry and cold in Newfoundland over the Christmas holiday, which it was. This is the Dermal Snail Collagen Essence Mask. I picked this up at T&T here in Toronto. It's an Asian market. It was like 99 cents. Really moisturizing. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin, and I just kind of rubbed it in and wore that as my face cream in the nighttime. So that felt really nice. Then from Flawless by Friday, or Skylar Skin, which is a Canadian brand. I've mentioned them before. This is the number 4 sheet mask in tightening, and what is it for? Tightening. Yeah, so it's the tightening mask with collagen and caffeine. Really liked this. This is kind of like a gel mask, which feels really cooling and really kind of relaxing on your face. I can't really say like if it totally tightened up my skin, but my skin did feel very soft after, and I kind of felt like I could feel the difference. But I mean, you know, I'm 26, turning 27 in a couple weeks, but my skin doesn't need like a ton of tightening, but it did feel really nice. And then lastly, from Skin Recovery, this is their green tea collagen mask. It's got green tea, which is great for acne prone skin, which I have, collagen, and vitamin E. This is from Vieste Look. She's a fellow Canadian beauty YouTuber, and she curates her own Korean skincare boxes, so I will link to her down below, but I did really like that mask. From Boraka, this is their Coconut and Coffee Natural Body Scrub. It's got coconut flakes, coconut oil, coffee, Himalayan salt, and lime. Really loved this. It's all natural, organic, but my problem is with coffee scrubs, they are so messy. Let me know how you use them. This is only about halfway done, but it's just, I was sick of trying to clean up my shower, reaching into this bag during my shower and just getting like coffee grounds everywhere, and then of course it gets wet and turns into coffee and things get messy. I really do love coffee salt scrubs on my acne prone skin. It does a really good job of like keeping acne at bay, but it's just so incredibly messy. So if you have any tips, let me know down below. Did really like this, just a mess. From Garnier, this is their micellar water, which I have raved about before. This is the blue cap, so it's the waterproof one. I haven't tried the pink cap one, but I love this. It does a great job removing my makeup. I use it on both face and eyes. I'll still go in with a cleanser after, and they're coming out with a green cap one, which is for mattifying the skin, which I think will be great for morning time use. So if you've seen it around, let me know. I'm going to try and get my hands on it, but I do really like this one, and it comes in a gigantic bottle, and it's about 10 bucks. I've got 2 hair care products from L'Oreal. This is from a newer line to them. It's their Extraordinary Clay line. Not exactly suited to my hair type, which is dry and curly and over-processed, but this is meant to be for people who have trouble with oily scalp and then dry ends. So it's supposed to help balance your hair. I've got a full blog post on all of the line down below. I didn't love the shampoo and mask just because it's not for my hair type. I'm so used to saying skin type. Just because it's not for my hair type, but it is a nice line, and I did hand off the other 2 products to a friend, and she seemed to really enjoy them. And then from, have I mentioned this in an Empties before? I think I already mentioned this and then forgot to throw it out. But anyways, I'll tell you about it again because I did not like it. It is the L'Oreal Arginine Resist. I just felt like it didn't do anything for me. I got sucked in by the sale price tag and Jennifer Lopez on the advertisements, but for me, it just didn't really do much. I've got a face mask here that I really like and I'm only getting rid of just because I've had it for years and it's probably time to go. It's from Emmy. I mentioned this brand in my moisturizers for oily skin video. They make a great matte moisturizer. This is their Spring Clean Deep Cleaning Mask. Purifies pores, combats oiliness and blemishes. This is beautiful. It's a clay mask. It's got lime butter in here, which to me just sounds so enticing. It's got a really fresh scent, feels really clean and almost tingly on the skin. This is available at Shoppers Drug Mart. I will link to their website down below and you might be able to figure out where to get it in your area. But if you're looking for great drugstore masks or just great drugstore skincare in general, Emmy is really nice. The last kind of body product I have in here is Soft Soap Fresh Glow. This is their exfoliating body wash with apricot. Oh, no, that's French. Apricot, orange, and kiwi. I was like, maybe this is why I was at Dollarama. It was spelled wrong. But I picked this up in a pinch because I ran out of body wash. Didn't really like it. I want to get into like better body washes, ones that aren't filled with like sulfates and stuff. Maybe Lush, I don't know. Recommendations down below. Something like that's not crazy expensive, but is still moisturizing and smells good, but also isn't full of crap, because I use so many products that are full of crap that I feel like body wash is somewhere that I would like to try and improve my game. So if you have any recommendations down below, this was fine, but it's just not really what I'm trying to do at the moment. Now, let's get into makeup because I actually have a good bit of makeup, which is super exciting. The first is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous Foundation. This is in the shade Classic Tan. Love this. Probably my third or fourth bottle that I have gone through, even though I have so many foundations. I absolutely love this one. If you would like me to do a redo on the Oily Skin Diaries of this video, let me know down below. I think I already asked you that and I think the answer was yes, but just let me know again. This foundation is great, seems to work for dry to oily skin types, lasts really nice on the skin, decent shade range, and it also is quite well priced, under $15, which is good for the drugstore nowadays. And I think CoverGirl just does a killer job on foundations. Then from NYX, we've been waiting for this to show up in my empties for a while now. It's their Dark Circle Concealer. I wore mine in the shade Deep. This lasted me for a while. I ran through it, which is insane. I use this every single day for a while there. It's a little bit on the drier side, especially if you're going to compare it to something like the Benefit Erase Paste. But I thought that this did a really nice job canceling out any darkness under my eyes. I would use it on dark spots on my face. And because it has that thicker consistency, it lasts really nicely on the skin. But if you do have very dry under eyes, this may be too dry for you, but I did really like it for color correcting, and it's like $5 or $6. I've got two eyebrow pencils in here, one from Anastasia, the Brow Wiz, and then the other, the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. Totally comparable. The L'Oreal is about half the price. I think that this is beautiful. It was in my Best in Beauty of 2016. Absolutely love the Brow Wiz, but there's just comparable products out there that have just as good texture. The shade range is good for me anyways. The Anastasia one is going to be a little bit bigger, but let's just compare them. So this has 0.085 grams in it. And then, oh, they're using totally different measurements here. Okay, let me see. 0.003 ounces, and then this one, okay, so they're the exact same size. I was like, maybe the Anastasia one's bigger. Exact same size. I totally love the L'Oreal one. It has a nice thin tip on it. It is waxy, but not too waxy. It's not super creamy. I really hate really creamy brow products because they're too hard to control and it's too hard to get like a nice line and draw without it getting too overdone. This is just such a win for me. Brow Wiz still good, but L'Oreal better because it's cheaper. From Rimmel, I'm going to be getting rid of the Brow This Way Brow Styling Gel. I think that this is about empty. I've had it for a while. I just don't love it. I find it very messy. The tip on it is just too big. Every time I go to use it, I'm like cleaning up around my eyebrows, and generally I already have my foundation on, which just gets messy. Things start to look muddy. The formula itself is okay. There's a ton of color in there, but because it is such a big brush, when you get all that color on your face and not in your eyebrows, it just is not really for me. That being said, it does have a nice hold, so if you have incredibly thick brows or you want to purchase this and like snip down the brush, it's okay, but there's better brow gels out there. The YSL Vinyl Couture Mascara, I am so sad to see this in my empties pile. Not only is the packaging amazing because it's square and clear and gold, but this was only on the shelves for like a hot minute. It came out, then got pulled because of issues with the formula. People were getting irritations, which I never had any issues with. This is seriously like, I don't know how much it cost. I got it through the website Influencer, which I will link to down below. You don't need to be a YouTuber. You can get free stuff. Sorry, there's drilling or something happening. But I would pay $40 for this, honestly. Like, I love drugstore mascaras. There's some amazing ones out there. but this just did the most beautiful things to my lashes. I would wear this and not purchase any other mascara ever, and it is just so good. It came in a whole bunch of different colors. Hopefully they will come back out with it, or maybe hopefully they don't, because then I'll need to pay $40 for mascara. Either way, so sad that this was gone, and it was just beautiful. So those are all of my empties as of late. Let me know down below if... Stop for just a second. I've got like 1 minute left to film. So those are all of my empties as of late. Let me know down below if you have finished up anything. It's always an accomplishment, especially when you finish up makeup. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT, all linked down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!